Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap video. Hope you're all doing good and having a great day. I'm on the laptop today, so sorry about the quality of the mic and all that. But yeah, let's get right into it. First off, here's the P&L. So we have around $700 across 5 accounts. I did pick up 2 Apex accounts because they are running a 90% off sale. Um, as well as Alpha Futures is running a 20% off sale. So if you want a discount code, I'll pop it up right there. Just throw that in for 20% off Alpha. And I'll probably be working on getting an Apex one as well very soon. So keep in mind for that. Okay, so first off, overall, the trade, I'm straight off the bat giving it a C plus or a B minus. Probably leaning towards B minus. There was, I'll go deeper into this, but there was like a few really not good things. Well, one really not good thing. Like I'll explain this deeper. Um, the overall fact was that we were just extremely bearish coming into the day. We had Trump tweet um, about rate cuts or something like that, and just overall extremely bearish, and that's why this trade ended up playing out. So a little bit of like discretion on that front, but yeah. So I'll give this trade a C plus or a B minus. First off, I'll just like go over all these as I am reading them. So good. So this is a continuation short on the 1 minute. Okay, so overall extremely bearish. We blow through Asia lows. This is an Asia low, and this whole time I'm looking to see if we're getting any sort of reversal play, which we aren't. Where is this? So now all I'm looking is for lower or higher time frame targets towards the downside. So we have this unfilled 4 hour gap here. We have this 1 hour swing low. Yeah, and we have these 1 hour lows here as well, right here. So we still have draws to the downside, which is important, as well as us just being in such a downtrend that pretty much caused me to take the trade. The reason I saw some people try longs here, but we didn't inverse this 3 minute gap. We ended up respecting it, closing all the way down here. That's a huge rejection wick. That tells me that we don't want to reverse just yet. So seeing that, I am then scaling down and looking for a retrace or a IFEG, and we have this beautiful 1 minute fair value gap right here. And we get a nice strong close, not a lot of rejection wick on it. Nice close on that 1 minute and enter. And I just target this swing low because it was like around 40 points, 30, 36. Obviously, if this was like only like 20 points, I maybe either would have targeted something lower or not taking the trade. But this being like already 40 points, I just targeted that. I could have targeted like one of these lows all the way down here, or even this unfilled 4 hour. However, I most likely would have gone break even here, and then I would have got break even. So I was happy with going with the 1-to-1. I actually got more than a 1-to-1, about a 1.2. And yeah, I scaled in with one mini or 10 micros, and around 40 points is again, yeah, around 700 across all these accounts. These accounts are my actual funded accounts, so these are finally in profits, and these are 2 evals, the Apex ones. So these are finally out of drawdown after like 6 trading days, which is pretty crazy. I was in kind of like a break-even stage, but hopefully we can kind of break out of that coming into this week. So yeah, the main bad thing about this trade though, was the fact that my stop loss. Well, I have my stop loss here, but this high was a unfilled 15 minute, and we had not seen a retrace to a 15 minute gap along this whole leg yet. So this is what I'm saying when, if you see this high is an unfilled 15 minute. So this easily could have got stop rated, and we could have tapped into this 15 minute gap. the reason this trade played out and I was able to take this was because of how bearish we were and how bearish we ended up being. Simply discretionary. Obviously, it is a little bit lucky that we didn't get a retrace into this 15-minute gap, and I was aware of that coming into this trade, and I still decided to take it because, again, discretionary. I recognize how bearish we were. Even if we're bearish, we can still retrace into a 15-minute gap. It's just kind of like, yeah. Again, I played the odds on this one, and it played out in my favor this time. This trade will not play out like 100% of the time. Obviously, no trade will, but this trade will not play out all the time, especially with that 50-minute. If you are looking for continuation shorts or continuation longs, typically you do not want to do this, and you would want to wait for a retrace into a 15-minute gap, and then look for your IFVG entry. So if you can take anything away from this video, it's just don't do what I did. Because a lot of the times, while backtesting, actually continuations, about like 1 out of 3 of these kind of setups would play out, and that winner is a lot higher if you actually wait for the 15 minutes to get traded into. So again, I ended up taking it like, and it ended up playing out this time, but it definitely won't every time, and that's just something to like recognize, I guess. Something I journaled and put down for the future. But again, the reason this trade did play out was just because of the how bearish we were. We ended up dumping another 200 points from this point after already dumping 400 points. We ended up dumping 600 points today, which is just insane. And we're literally only getting a retrace now. It's insane, yeah. But anyway, that's the trade of the day, or the trade I took today. Definitely not the trade of the day. I really didn't see any other IFEG entries, valid ones. There's a bit of a fake out here. Again, the reversal plays on this, even the mech model, were just extremely sketchy because of we had bearish gaps along this entire leg on every time frame. So it's hard to just choose one to take an IFEG on. Which is why I opted for a continuation short versus trying to continue to wait and then take a reversal. But yeah, I guess straight off market open would have been good. We traded up into this 5-minute gap. So this possibly could have been a short, except there was no fair value gaps. There was no inversions to take. This probably would have been one of your better plays if we had a gap, which we didn't. So yeah, overall, honestly, definitely not. Obviously, it's not an A+ setup. I'm definitely aware of that, but if you can find a way to make money every day, then it's really all that matters. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. It's a quick trade recap. Yeah, I hope you guys can take something away from this. Just mainly that you should be waiting for the 15-minute get trade into if you're for continuation longs and shorts. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.